Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Coming right back at you with the third part of the series. I'm making the first one in English because I already did the first and second part in Spanish. But this one, in this very short video that I'm going to make for you, I just condensed the whole thing. And this is about the statistics of deceit and deception. Okay? O'Keefe from Veritas. He's at it again. You know, and where he made this video is where I spent a little bit over 11 years of my life around that very same neighborhood where this video was taken. From Veritas. Okay, this is Sunset Park, Brooklyn. Okay? My kids went to school there and everything. So, but, I mean, just 11 years of my life I spent just on the neighborhood because I actually grew up on a neighborhood called Park Slope, just a little further down. But anyway, the point here is that Mr. O'Keefe from Veritas has uncovered a bombshell that I'm sure the Mockingbird media will absolutely ignore. All right? Because, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to death, when it comes to sensationalizing death, okay, when the message proves how evil and how inhuman these leaders that you call leaders in your state of New York can be, ladies and gentlemen, you see, so you thought I was playing, huh? See, I grew up in New York. All right? But I'm so happy that I'm out of the cesspool of state. If I ever go back there, it's just to visit, and I'll be right back where I live at right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is proof that the whole game with this pandemic, it gives credence to what I've been telling you. See, when people used to kill, they don't care about manipulating the numbers and the statistic and overblowing. I mean, they've blown this thing out of proportion, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be real. That's a fact. It has been proven in many different university studies. But now to see this, what's happening in New York, ladies and gentlemen, but it's no surprise. Because the leaders of that state celebrated what? They celebrated partial birth abortion. They love killing. New York is a killing town. It can kill you so many different ways. And now you got the leaders. Okay? They were celebrating death when they signed the partial birth abortion. Andrew Cuomo, right? Finally got his first name down. Andrew Cuomo, right? Congratulations. Now you are playing with people's life. I'm going to tell you something, Andrew Cuomo. Okay? And you are letting the funeral parlors and the doctors play. That's why your numbers are so high. You've been lying to the people. But I don't blame you, Andrew. Because you got the people in the palm of your hand. You got them. Psychologically, you got them. They don't have the balls. They don't have the cojones to, you know. Can you imagine if the whole state of New York just completely say, you know what? We ain't doing this. This is less than the regular flu season. Because you got to understand what we got here. What we got here is a coronavirus strain mixed with SARS and AIDS virus. They mix all of those three together. That's why this virus is so wicked. Okay, but so what they have created is real. The virus is real. Hey, these are the agents of death. But this is where they actually gain the most. They have blown this thing out of proportion. And they have put fear in the hearts of man and woman and child. And they completely destroying their lives. Okay? Now, if we just move for a moment to the state of Maine, a state with 1 million something 1 million something inhabitants, human beings there living. Ladies and gentlemen, that lady right there proves, okay? The governor proves that she's got an agenda. She has been compromised. They've been telling her, remain on lockdown. I mean, have you seen some of the logos of this state, Maine, this little Maine state? Very nice, but have you seen the logos? The emergency, what is it? Let me see. Let me just take a look. Emergency Management Agency, State of Maine. If you take a look at that, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see a pyramid. This lady's on a mission. She has been told not to, and the people there, you know how many people are infected with coronavirus there? 53 people out of 1 million, and yet she got the state on lockdown. That lady Whitman from Michigan. Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? But you cannot keep the human spirit locked up forever. So people will rise. The reason that I'm doing these videos for you is to send you 2 videos. One, the first one is to show you how the funeral parlors and you're gonna see that funeral there, which is on 42nd and 4th Avenue. Ladies and gentlemen, I used to live there for 11 years. That's where my kids grew up there. They went to school and everything. So it goes to show the funeral parlors, along with doctors, they are playing with the numbers. They put in COVID on all of the death. The state of the state that I'm living at right now, Minnesota. I mean, it's like these leaders don't have a mind. Mr. Tim, he should open the state. Instead, look where he's at. He extended the stay-home shelter, whatever he's called it. Take a look at these 2 videos, which proves where I stand on this thing. The second one is talking about what was being pushed and what's the real agenda for what you've seen in front of you. And I say the same thing that the brother says from RTV says on the, okay, I say the same thing. Okay, and the Bible, which calls us to says that we should do the same thing. We should resist, and I'd rather die myself than take any vaccine. Knowing what I know now, thank you, God, for waking me up. I mean, you even got baby parts in some of the vaccine. Mercury. Ladies and gentlemen, please. May God bless you. And let's wake the masses up. Thank you.